it's me, Rauru, back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I am thrilled, nay excited, nay ecstatic. First of all, excited is not a word, and second of all, excited sounds less potent than thrilled, but oh my god. Cables are all tangled. Never mind, the reason I'm excited is because it is going to be a shriny kind of day, I get the sense. And in between last episode and this, I decided what I wanted, the order in which I wanted to do these things, and the order is thus. I want to just cruise around the old plateau of ours. Oh, hi there, Cork. I imagine there'll be at least one shrine hanging out up on the plateau somewhere. Then there are two shrines here and here. Well, one shrine here and here, sorry, rather. Two shrines total. And then I want to swoop around to the whirlpool, which, I mean, maybe it just brings you to the depths. That may just be all that is. But I don't want to leave that unknown. I want to know things, dang it. Unlike that bokoblin who go away bird, whom I shot for knowing things. So I'm generally just gonna head up to the top, the highest part of the plateau, give a scout around at it, see if there's a shrine on it, because you can at least get a teleporting point on it, at which point we can explore it more thoroughly in a later episode sometime. Oh, listen to the birds a-chirpy. Interesting bird calls, anyway. Then we circle down to these two that are on the ground, see what they are about, and then circle over to this here and see what that whirlpool is about, because it looks fun and or interesting and or scary. Which is, you know, basically the same thing as interesting. Oh yeah, speaking of, I was mentioning that giant horse before, and I was like, I think it's in Breath of the Wild, it spawns over here. Since we're here, why don't we just have a look at if anything is here? That giant horse may not be, but they may have put something else, robust and pertinent to my adventurer's spirit in its place. Although this will make it harder to get up there now. I've doomed myself in that regard somewhat. There's a bit of old ancient Sky Island rock falling into the ground here. And the Taobob trees are still... Actually, they look like even healthier than last game. Anything at the top of this one? A Korok, perhaps? It would make the journey very worthwhile. What is that noise? Just the wind whistling through the trees? Sounded very much more menacing than that a moment ago. Anyway. That ain't no wind. Oh, there are gloom hands here. Oh, I see. Oh my god, okay, that would explain that. Hey, well, why not? You know what, maybe we should go fight them now, but since that's we have the opportunity now. I think perhaps that last time when I fought them and I gave up. Oh, hello, bird eggs. Sorry, bird. I think perhaps I was just like a hair too late, and that's why the last one got to resurrect on me. I think maybe if you take them all out fast enough, then you should be fine. And we have way better weapons this time, so I say screw it, let's give it a try. Oh, they ran away. Leave behind dark clumps, which is what they're actually called. I remember that from last playthrough. Wait, is it gone now? Like the gorilla? Dang it, I really did want to fight it. Oh, they were too scared. They heard me say that I had better weapons this time, and they were like, ha ha ha, nope, thanks. Well, that was the right choice on their part, and I couldn't be much more disappointed that we don't get to fight them. I imagine if they gave you items that they're not gonna respawn, because then you would be able to do that infinitely to get a bunch of dark clumps. Which, sorry, I didn't even read the entry for that. An unusual substance that's cold to the touch, and it seems as though it's filled with pitch black darkness. Use it in cooking to get a gloom-resistant effect. Yes, I remember this from part 0. It gives you basically like these 3 hearts that will tank the gloom for you, and then after a moment they restore. Well, up to 3 hearts, by my recollection. But I think it was only for, it wasn't for damage taken from battling gloom enemies. It was only for like walking on gloom. Getting cold, is it? Wouldn't have expected that already, but it's below 0 already. That's a shame for a minute there. I was totally looking forward to that fight. I guess I could always reload the save until now because I'm saving. We'll have another chance to fight them. Alright, this looks bad. No one's more aware of this than me. The reality of the badness of how this looks is painful! I'll be the first to admit. Num 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 num. But this should be a walkable slope. Ah, perfection. And do it all again. Great Plateau, Gerudo Highlands. Oh, it's considered part of the Gerudo Highlands. Interesting. I guess that's sort of geographically true. So crazy to think that Breath of the Wild already has a nostalgia factor. I mean, I guess it's just because of the state of the world in the past 6 years, but like... That's weird. Any of this have the right angle to where this would be a possibility? Yes! Oh, no! Hey. Hey. Come on now! Somewhere around here, surely. Don't call me Shirley, fool. Okay, right here. No! Okay, second after I'm thinking it is. Yes! Okay, 2 seconds, give me this. Yeah. Works perfectly. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Who? Why? No. Perish. You look cold. I bet it's warmer down there. Now as for you. Stop that. Ooh, Ice Keys Eyeball was the first. Oh, I actually probably didn't have the Ice Keys in the book in that case. What be ye? Oh, it's cricket. It's pretty bit cold for a cricket, I would have thought. Well, I didn't get a picture of the Ice Keys, but I can get a picture of their ball. Eyeball. There's the Beyblading horn again. Very well, we are near to what I would consider the highest point on this whole plateau. And are those there the Great Sky Islands of our, tutorialing? No, they are not indeed. That would be over there. Right. Oh my god, there's an Narracuda up there. Does that have a treasure chest in its mangy claws? Not for long it doesn't. Alright, you smarmy thing. I said, alright, you smarmy thing. I said, alright, you listen, you smarmy thing. You're smarmy. Give me that. No. Sorry. Well, I spent about 5 arrows getting it, so that's nice. All you done is wasted the durability on me bow. You conniving little mongrel. It's okay, I forgive you, because you're already dead, so. That just seems petty to hold a grudge at that point. Is that the tower we've already... Oh, is that what I marked maybe? Not a shrine exactly, but the tower of this southern region. That may be where we're headed also this episode then. But I would be sort of surprised if there wasn't at least a shrine on this... Oh my god, they're carrying boulders and stuff up there. At least a shrine on this plateau. Ah, another Ice Keys. Got a chance to make up for my editorial mistake earlier. That looks important. No, I already had one, actually. I believe there was a Korok up top here in Breath of the Wild, but what is there now I could not say until I go. Which is a big extension for me to do that. Yeah. Alright, what's going on up here? I've had enough of shenanigans for one day. Give it to me straight. What is the haps up here, my friend? Oh. I guess someone died here. Is it in poor taste to photograph your grave? Well, sorry about that. I won't be taking that, I think. You can keep it, dead person. Oh, Korok? Hello! You shouldn't be here. This is a grave. But thanks for the nut seed thing. Won't be needing this anymore. Deja vu. Aha! That appears to be a shrine of some description. And I believe it is on this plateau. And there is a depth entrance. Oh... sort of tempting to go down to the depths here and see if we can get some stuff lit up around here, especially as we know there's a shrine right there. Nah, better to go get the shrine first, so we have the teleport point back up here. Slash, you can probably ascend up through the route somehow. We'll find a way. Since we're here, let's have a look. Been some time since we were in the depths. Discovery! Great Plateau, West Chasm. West Chasm? Some pointed vocabulary you're using there. You're telling me there's an East Chasm? Oh my, look at all the post souls directly below us. Oh, I forgot how damn dark. Oh, and the music gets all evil every time you go down and everything. I'm gonna stay in arrow time for a minute, just that the arrow falls faster. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Sweet. Oh, there's even an ascendy point right here. Look how kind they are and good to us. Sasha, is that what is here? I don't actually need to shoot it with an arrow. Maybe? No. What have we here? Something that is too high to ascend through. What have we here? What? Oh, this is weird. Oh, right, we've got one of these, like, battery fuel cell things I've seen before, and a fan with a minecart on it. My goodness. Oh, there's bats! Wait, hang on, give me a minute to get acquainted with my surroundings before you go and do things like that. Ah, right, now you're just making me look like a fool. Yonk! I mean, more than normal. I don't like the look of this in the slightest. I think we should do this later when I'm feeling more prepared, which, you know, maybe never. Oh, I don't know about using this rail. I think if we're using any rail, it's going to be that rail, but I don't know about using this rail. Look at the puff shroom over there. Do we have a puff shroom in the book, even? When we have a bunch on our person, so I'd be stunned if we didn't. Right, this is not where I wanted to go, though. I meant to go back that away. Oh, I didn't even mark that one that was there, but it was roughly northeast from here, I believe. And there should be a light route beneath it. That said, it looks... Does this maybe just become a dead end? This is all gloom. It was a grave error doing that. Okay, I'm so lucky there's this one tiny patch here. Ah, it's a ridge, so it should go around here. Maybe this whole area here is in sort of like its own little cul-de-sac, right? So if we want to get north, we're gonna have to go a bit south first, by the look of it. Should we follow along the minecart, or should we, I'm actually a bit nervous to go blasting through the dark with in a fan-operated minecart, so perhaps we just walk this path so we don't miss anything. Ah, well, there's a light route. I don't believe it is the one, because it's south of here, that I was trying to get to, but I guess that's a location of a shrine. Oh, my. Look at all the post souls down here. Oh, and lots of structures, too. Oh, this is weird. I am thoroughly unsettled by this. I would like to be at the surface again as soon as possible. Ooh, this is one of those dead soldiers of Hyrule. There's got to be a more tasteful way to phrase that than sounding excited. Ah, Traveler's Sword, have you for us? That's very kind, but I'm right, thanks. Did I mention already how I like that it looks like it's styled to be like the hero sword from Wind Waker? The Traveler's Sword? I don't think I didn't notice it in Breath of the Wild, but I'm noticing it a lot in this game. That's a lot of monsters. Oh. You know, I'm being indecisive about fighting you, which probably means it's a bad idea to fight you, so let's go somewhere else. We do want to be up at that, light route, which I've completely lost the place of. I guess it's up real high. That did not go up in the slide. Okay, there we go. It must be up on that ridge. Which involves first getting up this ridge. Wow, look at the lighting on that. I mean, how moody is that? It makes me think a bit of, like, Subnautica almost. Oh, you can just see a little, like, a thin layer of fog and everything. That's so spookalicious. Now, there's a big rock here. Is there any chance it had fallen down at some point and I could recall it up? Perhaps not. We can make this climb anyway. Oh, they're all hanging around a statue over there. Oh no, sorry, that's where the enemies are, but beyond there is some kind of statue. I bet Joshua would have a field day with it. Probably worth a mark, actually. For that very reason. But that is difficult to do whilst hanging from a very moldy wall. Steamed meat! Oh my god, the way the camera jerked over there when I swapped ledges was really, really disconcerting. This is spooky mushroom here. Oh, listen to that sound of walking on the mushroom. Ugh, it's like all fuzzy. That's really, really disconcerting in a big way. Oh man, it was right where I landed and everything. Let's put that as a, that means Joshua would be interested in it. Let's say that. Right, we saw a light route in this sort of direction. Oop, it was more like south from here, wasn't it? Oh, and there's some kind of platform up there, too. That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Not quite sure where... I better just shoot another one as uply as possible. Okay, there's some kind of wall here. Let's ascend up through it, this low-hanging bit of rock, and see what ledge it brings us out to. Oh, there's not much position to do it, which suggests that there's no surface above this, which would be. Oh, well, there's the light route. Perfect. We've found it with our expert adventure, cunning, and instincts, and travelers. Oh, shut up. Ooh, is the enemy music like a little different down here? Like it's a little moodier or something? There are some synth lines and stuff. Koradat light route. I'm glad you didn't say Koradai. Ooh, that's satisfying. You can even see where all those mine carts were and everything. Or mine tracks. So let me have a look again at the map. Where is that in relation to the chasm? Okay, so it does appear that there's sort of some kind of cul-de-sac-y kind of shape going on here. Ooh, my, there's water or something up here. How possible is it to just ascend up through the light route to get to the surface? I'm gonna guess not very. Looks like a not very. Maybe that's why it wouldn't let us ascend earlier. It's like there's like a maximum distance through the rock you can travel. Oh, well here's that statue that I was seeing looming in the distance that I found terrifying. You have a sword. That's very nice and cool. Is your garb Zora-ish almost? But you look Hylian. Interesting. Right, okay, there are multiple in the darkness here. There's something going on here. I would have said they look more Hylian than Gerudo in terms of physique. But these statues are remind me quite a bit of statues of the 7, but maybe 8 heroines. And since this is still Gerudo territory, sorta, I wonder if there's any connection. I should head back to the surface, because I'm really starting to shirk the main objective of, there's a person here! If you are a Yiga, you don't have a name above your head, and you look somewhat generic, I gotta say. How do I know you're not a Yiga? Well, if you are, that means free loot for us anyway. Researcher! Haha! If you were an NPC, you'd have a better name than that. These stone statues have suspicious written all over them. They're not the only ones! I'll leave you to it. Oh, leaving so soon? That's a shame. I was going to tell you about the secret within these statues, too. Such a shame, Link. You die here! I couldn't do it without this looking. Right, that's enough out of you. God, the spear is long range. I meant for good for the shield parry. Well, that's fine. Hey, I see this as nothing bad possibly for us. Okay, let's check this out. Ah, no more of that for you! Because I get another 8 full blooded of this. That's what I read. Yay! Oh, whoops. Ooh, blue ruby. Its shiny blue facets make you weak in the knees. God, they got these little descriptions for them now that you can actually pick them up. I do want another 8-fold blade because this one will inevitably go down sometime, and it would be nice to have multiple. We don't need this many of we can even drop this thing. You served your purpose well. So yes, I will return to the surface. I just want to head around here, just at least up to that's Yiga controlled, all right. Just at least up to this towery bit here because it looks important. My, what have we there? Is that just a pose soul? I guess so. Oh yeah, this is Yiga controlled, alright. I'm just curious if there's anything important up at the top there. I'll try and avoid fights if I can. And then we'll head back to the top, get the shrine that's on the plateau, the two shrines, the one shrine and then tower that were off the plateau that we had marked, and then go to the whirlpool. That's this episode in a nutshell. Getting in here is going to be awkward. I guess not that. Well, I mean, it could be worse. Pew! I missed your head. Pew! There we go. It's my car now. Mostly important. Ow! I'm more interested in using it as a stepping stone. Ah, I see. I see where I was wrong. There are a bunch of spikes on that. Sorry, I was really interested in using it like, why are you doing that with your body and face? This is some kind of device you've devised here. What the hell is going on in the center of this place anyway? Oi, you! Can I have your attention, please? Can I just recall their whole thing? And oh, that would be fun. If they just like recalled it and they went whoa and fell off the front. Alright, this is gonna work 100%. Oh, there's more to that than I realized. Someone has noticed me. And Torrent Senpai. It's you. How can you attack me from there? Do you have a bow or something? What is your Gigabrain? What is the Gigabrain plan of you for? Hey, whoa, calm down. Oh, okay. I thought they were just about to genuinely just body slam me with their little plane. So this is near to the top of this whole thing. Oh my god, the camera did a weird sort of sweepy turn thing. Oh, I need to take them all out before this opens. Is that the idea? Well, we shall see. Oi! About how this is going to be difficult, isn't it? It's probably better if I fly right to you and use an arrow time. So we can slow down time and all. And it says easy. Have they given the thumbs up? Pew! Yeah! Zoom! So is it just like you're at any old anime camp where there's just a bit of treasure in there, or is there something very quest pertinent that we would like to have? To start by ascending up to the top of this mushroom tree, because there are big poes on top, which I would like to gather. Large poes, sorry, we changed the name, I'm sorry, it'll take me some time. I may never get used to it. This is a pathetically useless ladder, I gotta just inform you. Nope, I've messed this up. Sorry, if you'll forgive me, what I was trying to do was this. Yep. What are in all oh, look at all the bananas. Is there really no way for me to yoink the bananas? But they are so banana-ish. And sitting right there. I enter! Oh, 2 treasure chests. That's so exciting of us to have found. Large crystallized charge. I approve. A large piece of crystal made by condensing zonite charges to process from zonite equal to 20 normalized crystal charges. And this? The same thing? Yiga schematic. A schematic for a strange invention made of zonite devices and building materials. Looks like it could be useful. Excuse me. Curious, but I've got no use for it, so I guess I have to bring it to some kind of interpreter or some such. Very cool, very cool. So will that be like a recipe thing that you can say, once you have this interpreted, it'll be like, if you have the requisite devices, you just click on this and it makes the vehicle for you or something? Anyway, that was all I wanted to investigate down here. I'm gonna teleport to this one and then just head out to the shrine, to the plateau from there and find that shrine. I definitely should have unlocked it first. I thought for sure that the light route was gonna be easier to... I didn't even no, I did unlock the right route after that. For a minute, I was like, wait a minute. I realized I just said a minute too much. Yeah, Plateau's not too far from this shrine. I did really scoop, like, south last episode. It's so cool, you can see the snowy mountain through all the heat haze. The biomes are that close together. Where do you think you're going, Tumbleweed? Yeah. Hi. No, I wouldn't like any. Oh, you're Fire Breath, Ollie. Are you? Do I have a picture of you? It would appear no. Oh, and Fiery Choo-Choo. How... opportune. This little level monster is engulfed in flames. Its strength varies depending on its size. It tends to explode if attacked from close range, so use of spears. This is the same as for most of them, it would appear. Their fiery breath makes them pretty dangerous, but exposure to cold will kill them instantly. The lava-like horn retains extreme heat and burns anything that touches it. They mainly live in volcanic regions. Mighty brave of you to go where any bit of snow could fall from this mountain up here. I gotta say. All right, okay, blinding. I can blind you with that. As I do the other monsters, and that loses your potency for a moment. What was the flapping behind me? Oh, a bird of some kind. I think this thing can breathe fire and is shooting a bow at us from like 10 meters away. Listen, no bow privileges for you. Ooh, choo-choo jelly. Photograph. Oh, I've already got one of them because from the Gerudo stall. Listen, put that down. Thank you. I would like that bow. Big preach. Oh wait, I don't have one. Let me photograph this. Thanks. For a fire breath with Zolfos, you really aren't doing much of that. That's enough out of you. Yeah, we don't need the spiked bokobo anymore because this one is better. I suppose a light route could also constitute episode progress, like I was saying before, where I want to make it, each episode I want to get at least one of the following done. Shrine, tower, story, quest progress. Although, to be clear, I'm not saying I'm ready to stop here. I do want to get those, that shrine and tower, the 2 shrines we saw and the tower we saw, and jump into that world before this episode is out. That goal has not changed. I can probably walk here, right? Yeah. Hiking up the snowy mountain is, bring back me memories of playing Journey on this very channel. What is going on there? Can't wait to find some more shallow so I can pull out my book. My scope. It looks like, oh, is it maybe just a what is there? It looks almost like a huge version of Satori, right? Afraid I'm gonna have to use another, yet another stamina thing here, but that's why we're always making so many. I may just have to use these 2. I don't know, well at that point that's a waste, so just use this. Someone's got a campfire going down there. Right, back on our way, and there's the chasm we jumped down. I was just sort of assuming you could ascend up through the light routes, but I forgot they're all twisty, which is probably partially why. My god, look at those. Are those all actual little birds? I can't turn the camera. That was so strange, it wouldn't let me move the camera at all. Well, if those were normal birds, they are gone now. Whoops. They do not, they appear to be fake birds. I think it would have scanned them from there. It would at least give me the question mark, what is this, I think. Oh, but they're the common sparrows, which you already have a picture of anyway, I believe. Couldn't get a glimpse on it, but it looks like the same color. Is this a fire breath one? Oh no, it's a, I see a tier 3 one. I meant to be a little more quiet about that. Sorry, I'll have your weapon though. Icicle spear? Say what? That's hilarious. Listen, you don't get seeing privileges. Go away. Now, where was that shrine? I think it's just down past the tower over there. It's not a Skyview tower, but just that little like stone tower. I mean, you can affix icicles to your weapons. That's cool. I wonder if they actually melt if you head out of a snowy area. Ooh, and I gotta wonder what's going on over at Eventide Island. I don't know if it's supposed to be Eventide or Event-tide. I mean, there's only one T, so probably Eventide, but I don't know if it's supposed to be a portmanteau of event and tide or a compound word of even and tide. Because it is an event that you experience when you go there, but it's also Eventide, as in it's evening up the odds between you and the monsters by making you weaker, I guess. Anyway, ooh, a Wizrobe down there. I'm not sure. Have we fought any Wizrobes at all in this game? Are there 2 shrines just chilling out here? Brosif McJoseph? This is where that old skull base used to be. There is a shock-like here. I would like its bits and pieces. I do this as a shock-like, right? Yes, we've already got the picture. 1. Right, does it do the lightning first? I think it does. Thankfully, it is very slow. And then we can just shoot it when it does this, and then now go have it. Ooh, all in one. Look at that. Marvelous. Some shock fruit, shock-like stone, and what be in this chest? Wooden shield with shield guard up +6. Interesting, as opposed to defense up plus from Breath of the Wild. I wonder what the difference is. Mirror shield is incredibly useful in this game. You can keep that, although it does look really cool. So that it went from +6, and I think we know from the book that a wooden shield is normally a 2. So presumably, so shield, yes. So shield defense up is its main number. And I was always a little confused by what precisely the shield number meant in Breath of the Wild. I wasn't sure if it was like, if the damage dealt is greater than that number, that it does massive damage to the shield's durability and breaks it almost immediately. Who even cares? Ryogok Shrine, and it looks like there's one just outside of the plateau as well, and then we'll get that tower that's down there, that shrine that's down there, and to the whirlpool with us, which might mean we're getting yet another heart in this very episode. After our 24th shrine, which would be just so exciting. I am very much liking being able to build this many hearts this early. Basically, all the other Zelda stuff we've done on this channel has been very low heart. Force transfer. Ooh, I like the sound of it so far. It sounds like it's going to be a very physicsy puzzle. What is this referred to as? Just pull. Cool. I shall thwonk this thing with the pole. Thwonk! Yes! Right, okay, so they want us to put this in between it, I suppose. So it turns both at once. Like so. Marvelous. That's what I was waiting for. And if I take this off, I guess. Ooh, at least I got the pull. Some form of lever here. I guess it requires a bit. It would be hard to turn it without this kind of thing. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I apologize. Barely angled right, but that opens this and gets us another pull. Now we have 2. This is a market improvement. You can make a U shape with them here. Okay, so there's a platform here. Can these be slid up and down? I imagine that has something to do with this gear here. Oh no, that was the gear that opened that door, so forget that. So that's just the end up there. We could even just ascend up through there, more or less. Which suggests the treasure is up here, somehow. Can I ascend up through this very narrow part of the doorway? It appears not. Oh no, there's the treasure. Listen, this is very easy. Any adventurer will tell you this is the right thing to do here. You take your 3 poles, and now you got a climbing stick. Oh, I can even just drag the chest off. Well, that's much easier. And what are you while you're balancing on one leg there? A mighty construct bow. That is better than the one we have presently, is it not? Sweet, I'll swap back to the dragon bone one. That's the only treasure here? Perfect, let's get going. I suppose you could probably use the poles here somehow, but there is not really any need when you can do it with recall. It's not gonna be high enough, is it? What if I just grab the platform that's below me? That's not an option. Fine, works with me. I will use the chest as like a standing platform for this thing. That didn't really work the way I was hoping for. And now all I gotta do is, it's as simple as, using this to push the, you know, it's, well, start with this. Can I climb this? That would be really funny if I could. This game is the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, it's already nighttime. We spent so long and had so much fun in that shrine. You were probably supposed to leave that one turning, the other gear that I messed up, and that's an amazing photograph. And then attach a pole to it so that it would be like constantly pushing those platforms up or something like that. But I like our way so much better. These spellcasting monsters can be found all over Hyrule. They hurl multiple balls of electricity, summon monsters surging with electricity, and have been known to cause thunderstorms in the area. They are more resilient and dangerous than electric wizrobes. I like you. You're cute. I will leave you be because we don't really need to fight. All I would get from you is like a staff, maybe. Wait, don't! I'm sorry, I take it back! You're not cute, you're beautiful! Whichever one you prefer. Interesting, there's someone just walking casually by this massive, like, horde of sentries over here, and I'm ignoring it all because there's a shrine. That fell so close to me. Hi-ho, rock! Away! I didn't really need that to get up there. Oh, there's a stable right there and all. And that appears to be a fairy fountain. Marvelous! We've got to find one yet, and we could really do with an armor upgrade for sure. To Sutsu Shrine. We're not far from the Dig Dog suspension bridge. Oh, which, if memory serves, from part 0, though I'm not sure we went there in the recorded part of part 0, there is a capsule toy dispenser there. The stakes guide you. Oh, do they? I see a rocket! Must smash! Oh, that's a stake. Never mind. Interesting. So I see what you're going for here, you put this stake in here, and it becomes like a platform and all. I get you. How does we open that? So it has to do with this ball somehow. Let's just hop on the... Where did the platform go? I guess it broke off. Sorry, not my brightest play. Of course it did, because it would have snapped off right here. So if I do... Oh, it didn't like that at all. Yeah! Well, there are both of my platforms gone. Oh no, that one comes back. Thank goodness. Right. Well, let's pull some recall shenanigans here because I don't feel like dealing with these stakes. They don't feel like they're cooperating with me, so I'm just gonna do this instead. Hold you there for a very long time. Recall you while I'm standing on you. Bring me over there, and I shall stop you from that. Thanks, and I will do it again now to get me up to this chest. That ought to be long enough. But I will stop the recall there so that you don't accidentally go back without me. Right. Good, good. More arrows, and I didn't have to waste 5 arrows getting this one this time. The way it slams down there, perfectly uniform to the ground, was extremely satisfying. There's wind here, so I could bring me up with my paraglider, but why? Why, I ask, when instead... Can I just catch this ball with the Ultra Hand? I probably can. So why would I do anything but? Oh, because it's hard. I mean, they want us to do something with the stakes here, because they kept talking about the stakes, like maybe, I guess, Well, I can't detach this from this, can I? No. Oh, wait, is this stake, like, what's making it bounce like that? No, it is just rolling over it. I suppose I could put this flipped upward onto that stake, but... I'm sort of caught in between whether I want to try and figure out the way they actually want you to do this, or just do it some way fun. I get that I can use stakes to stop this in some position, but I don't see how that helps, as it stands, without anything on... Because I can't Ultra Hand that high, so... It does show Ultra Hand on... Oh, okay, you can do it. I'm not sorry, I was doing it from far away before. There we go, that's easier. Now that I have you... Oh, is this just this little track here holds it well enough? Or does it go fall through it? It needs a little more welly than that. And now I can't get it. Right, well, while we're doing things in silly ways, I guess this is happening. No one can say this won't work. Okie doke. I'm not panicking at all. This is so safe what I'm doing, basically. You carry it so slow. It's fine. It's going. It's in. It's good. Now this will return us back there momentarily. And the door will open, and we will all be safe. Where's the treasure? I probably missed it already. Oh no, I got it. Bring me back, please. Thank you. That'll do. That's enough of that. I am actually not really sure what the right way, quote unquote, to do that was. Oh, there was a higher up platform. That probably would have helped, eh? Like you could have put this stake up a bit higher or something. Our way was fine. In we get. Thank you. I'm always torn between, like, obviously there's like a puzzle and like a way they expect you to do it here. And figuring that out is fun, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes it's just more fun to do it with the silly physics systems, so I'm always caught between, like, do I want to try and figure out what they were trying to tell me here, or do I want to go buck wild and do something really silly instead? And usually it's the latter. Hello, Beetle! Hey, you sure do a lot of traveling. You're the real deal. Wow! Is that a rugged rhino beetle I spy in inventory? I love rugged rhino beetles. Will you give it to me? A tough vegetable omelet. Hey, why not, man? It's your lucky day. Ooh, that looks delicious. This home-style dish mixes fluffy eggs with chopped vegetables for nutritional balance. Thank you! I knew you looked like a stand-up fellow. Now excuse me while I spend the day spoiling this darling beetle. What have you got for sale, by the way? Ooh, yes, arrows we could do with some. Got a whole bunch of money from fighting monsters and, Yiga. That's a lot of arrows I'm spending money on here. Hardy lizards would be good. Especially as I actually have a max heart count to speak of now. Let us see if I can trade some stuff in, the interest of getting them. It'd be cool if there was a sort by how many rupees it gives you. Ooh! I could get 200 here, and that would allow me to make 2 more hardy elixirs by getting 2 lizards. Sunny seed mushrooms, right. Right, like I was saying, I don't anticipate myself using the glow ones too much. I'll just use bright bloom seeds when I need that, probably, so we can get rid of these, I think. Wow! Wow! I love the way they did his voice in this game. 77 rupees, but this is only a tier 2 one anyway. This one's almost as good, so it's probably as involved the ingredients I added to it are what is giving it such a good price. Probably tastes really good or something. These must be simmer bananas because they're a max attack boost. Bit of shock resistance here. It's a lot of shock resistance time. I really don't see myself making good use of that. So I think we can get rid of these. I am just horrible at knowing when I'm gonna want elemental resistances in these games. Heat resistance is good though, because that's sort of hard to replace. I do want the sunny thing still. Let's go sell some veggie tablets or some such. We don't really have a lot of anything. We have 25 amber actually, that's a lot of that, so let's sell 15 of those. And get all 3 of those hardy lizards. Because in this run, we actually have hearts to be restored. And let's buy some tomatoes for the road as well. Oh, wait, I had 428 after all that? We can buy all the tomatoes then. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, game. Hot-footed frog is speed boost, and we have none at the moment. Your stamina, though. We'll find more. Cheers, my friend! You stood up really fast. Why not? Let's find a cooking pot and make up those. Oh, hello, Pooch. Oh, there's a cooking pot here, but I guess we have to wait till it's not raining. Wet! I gotta take cover in this table! On that note, let's stay the night, shall we? Thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome. This is the Outskirts Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Yes! And we'll get 1 for staying here, too, so we'll have a reward. I don't believe I have enough money for the Melania bed. Regular bed will work for me. Tomorrow morning, please. I'm gonna sleep for 24 hours straight, thanks. I am awake, and it was restful and comfortable, and 5 out of 10 on Yelp. 5 out of 5 on Yelp, I meant. Oh, look! Get away! Ugh, I had the craziest dream that there was a woman speaking French, And the moon turned red. Good thing that was just a dream. Reward available. Oh, it looks like you got some points saved up, Link. If you want to get your reward, step up to the side counter where I keep the ledger, then call me over. Don't mind the eldritch emanations from the ground. It's just the new AC system. It's a little wonky. You know, I heard Lookout Landing is recruiting investigators after some kind of big history change discovery. No, I think you're misled. I know it's got nothing to do with me, but that's the scuttlebutt. Hoy. Right, let's light this son of a sucker up. I know I've got more flint than that. Don't lie to me. Where is the flint? Show it to me. There you are. Yeah! Yeah! Is the horn not metallic enough to flint this flint? Oh, sure it is. Hello, little doggy. Get along, little doggy. Do you eat dragon fruit? I don't know. Sure you do. There you go. Good morning to you too. Let's yank out a Moldugafin. No, I think we learned that if it's a hardy one, then only the hardy things will extend it at all, so there's no point in using your good stuff on it. I believe just use one choo-choo jelly, and I got 4 hardy lizards. Let's just make 4 max heart things, shall we? They each give you an extendy by 4. That's incredible. Because with our current heart max, which is 9, that's just 13 hearts healed for each of these. Hardy things are so good. And I'll just make a little stamina thing with this cricket that we have here as well. Just a wee little bit, but we know we use those all the time, so. Ooh, you're also stamina. I'll make it. And you up each into one little one. They do a hell of a lot of stamina. Holy ballsus. Hey there, pup. Is that a pot lid shield? I don't believe I have one in the book yet. Marvelous. Hi there. Oh, good morning. Things are a bit of a mess around here. If you need to use the stable, you can check in at the counter. Oh, but if you have questions about routes through the area, then I'm the guide for you. If you're passing through here, then you must be heading to Gerudo Town, right? Actually, just getting back from. I'm alright, thanks. Goodbye! I know that stables need a storage place for building materials, but it's taking ages to get in order. Hope I can get back to looking after horses or taking care of customers soon. I wonder if that is something I can help with. Ugh, dog, why are you... Oh, it's got its own tail, I see. I thought it was angry at me for something. Sorry for assuming that, but I tend to assume that its battle applications are untested. Not in this universe, they ain't. Ooh, there's a well here. Let's have a look and see if there's anything edible. I'm so lucky there was water down here. Oh, there's a person down here. You're not very edible. That lizard just, like, went rigid. I missed them both. I'm a poor hunter. Water quality, fair. Moss growth, extensive. Bright caps present. Alright, that's everything. I'll jot it down. I don't mean to scare you, but I am here and... Ah! What are you doing in a place like this? Although, I'm in a place like this. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a well enthusiast, would you? No? Really? I hoped you'd have had a deep love of wells like I do. Nice to meet you anyway. My name's Farah. Still, you are here. That must mean you don't mind them. Wells, that is. Not especially. Wells are endlessly fascinating. Their damp environment, their unique systems of life, how they stay cool when it's hot outside. My dream is to travel around to every single well throughout Hyrule. After scouring all the ancient texts I could find on the subject, I've learned that there are 58 wells. Who is putting that in ancient texts? Sadly, I haven't been able to identify their exact locations. You seem to be a traveler, so if you happen to spot any wells, how about you tell me their locations? I'll reward you, of course. How does 10 rupees per location sound? You've got a deal! Really? That's fantastic! Alright then, tell me everything. Thanks! So 3 of them this time. I'll give you 10 rupees per location. That's 30 rupees total. All yours. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to go visit all these wells. Let's see. How many left across Hyrule? Oh, there's still a total of 55 to find. You can find wells all over places in towns and stables, of course. But even more wells, those used in the distant past, exist within ruins. Just imagine. They were a crucial part of life all that time ago. Isn't that simply fascinating? Oh, I'm going to Lookout Landing next. There's a well there I want to see. So if you learn more well locations, meet me there. See you around. See you around indeed. Fun chat. Thanks for the money. Where are the wells? That'll be a fun side quest. I'm curious what's in this other room. Febreze. There are Febreze in here. Alright, I'm burning a lot of stamina by swimming slowly like this, but I don't want to scare them off. Because I haven't got any inventory right now, and there are 3 here. Just primed to be caught. Just gonna waddle my way over to the surface. I can't squat yet. Okay. Stealth. How did I scare that fairy? That's so not cool. I was even going for the lizard and everything. Hello, frog. I guess I didn't have a picture of you. Oh, you can even see the fog reflects off their pink light. That's so cool. I don't know if they just hard-coded the fog to be pink around here, or if it actually is, like, affected by their glow, but one way or the other, it looks awesome. Come on, you gotta be close enough by now. It's so close to me. I don't know how deep the water gets here. Oh, no, it's all shallow here. So I can just creep after it as long as I need to. Maybe I go for the lower down one first. A yoink! Oh, this one's coming down. Yoink! Thank you. Oh, there are fogs all over this bit. Hang on, I get a picture of both of them at once. Oh, that's artistic, I bet. That's heck right there. That's the stuff right there. Not quick to react to these things, fortunately. Right, boulder sledge, extra durable. Yeah! 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 Let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh, it's raining again. That's fine, we cooked what we needed. Off on our way again, sorry. It was sort of a long time to get sidetracked, but we got the shrine that's right beside this place, and I say we head over to that tower and the other shrine now. Make myself at home, thank you! In spite of the fact that I believe there is a capsule toy machine not far from here, I do now have to get... Oh, right, the fairy fountain. No, we should do that. That's important. May not be able to open it just yet, especially as I've got no rupees, if that's the way it works in this game as well. Gives off a lot of sparkly in this game. Hello! It's moi, shrine. Boing! Perfect. It's me, Link, girlfriend. Oh, the nerve of you coming here. Please go away. You're just a monster who's after my blessing of clothing enhancement. The world outside my butt is filthy with gloom and full of monsters. Don't try to deny it. I know it's true. My older sister Tara told me. Can you tell her to get her ass back to Final Fantasy VI and stop misleading you? Even the music I love is gone, and until I hear the sound of a flute out in the world, I'll never go outside again. I moved near the stable to grant my blessings to travelers. If I hear the sound of a flute played by a musician in a troupe, I'd feel cheered up enough to come out and face the world. I guess that means this won't cut it. That's not... You don't like my whistling? Very well, that's a no for now. We got that shrine marked, and that tower is not in fact marked. So actually there are 2 shrines over here that we gotta do. You and you are both shrines. Marvelous. That'll leave us with 5 spirit orbs, one of which... Or lights of blessing. One of which can be exchanged. 4 of which can be exchanged, rather. I was bemoaning our lack of shrine progress last episode, but this episode has been just the opposite. Oh, isn't this around where that hillside is, with all the rocks you're supposed to shoot arrows through in Breath of the Wild? I think so. I am about to slip hard here. No, I'm not. I'm fine. Maybe we don't deal with this at the moment. I said maybe we don't deal with this at the moment. That means you too. I just slipped down the entire tree. Nothing on it. Not that these Hylian eyes can detect anyway. This isn't too far from where we landed in this file, I do believe. I do believe we were rather close to where we dropped in, as it were. Ah, yes. It's covered in spikes all around. Must be some kind of enemy encampment around it. Should have brought all those materials with me. Oh, well, lucky me. There are a bunch of materials right here. I'm gonna make a really long plank. The return of Giga Bridge. Bridge. Photograph. Bridge. And just in time for the rain to clear, too. Although they spend most of their time in the water, they burst out when they send someone. The rocks they spit out can be bounced back with a shield. Thanks for the excellent strategy. Bridge! Oh my god, it rotates so slow because of how big it is. It's okay, with bridge we can't possibly fail. I'm not worried for... I've just spotted more bridge to add to this bridge. Oh, I broke bridge. Hang on a sec. Bridge. This bridge is maybe 6 out of 10. We could use more bridge. Bridge. Okay, that's a passable quantity of bridge, I think. Right, now to put it into action. We didn't need even slightly this much. Oh my god, look how slowly it rotates. No, it's bridge. It's fine. It's bridge. We've made bridge. It's fine. We did a bridge. We're doing it. We're doing a heckin' bridge here. There's a flaw with our bridge. No, sorry. There's no such thing as a flaw with a bridge. Bridge is perfect. I don't know how to use this bridge right, is what I mean. I'm the problem. The bridge is fine. Bridge. I love about this game's building system that you can be as mad scientist with it as you want. Like, you can either be like, I'm gonna build like a hyper advanced device that will be suited to this exact situation, or you can just tackle everything with bridge like I do. Excellent bridge. No one will have any complaints about this bridge. Perfect bridge. Bridge plan successful. Bridge. Scanny scan. Let's see that new map, please. Well, old map in a sense. Service map updated. That's what I like to hear. And a whole bunch of sky islands around this parts as well. which I will neglect for the time being, purposefully and willfully. But man, look, we're facing right at the Coliseum. You can even see it right down there. Fun. Right, let us skydive over to our next pin, which is right over here. I just swallowed a bunch of cloud. There's a nice little fountain right beside this one. Land right on it! Yeah! Oh, I missed. Suppose there's anything interesting going on with this fountain? Mayakin Shrine. Lovely. Nope, nothing appears to be funky about that. I say we get in there. This has been a monumental episode for map progress. We were doing a lot of trekking through not very hospitable terrain last time, so it's not really surprising that we didn't find tons. A fixed device, you say? Interesting. We have a stake here into there. I suppose that's what they mean by fixed. Or it's one interpretation anyway. Could I snap things off? I suppose I could bring the stake out of it. Although it doesn't appear that the stake and the platform are fused together via Ultra Hand. So you can't break them apart. They're stuck for good. But I may want that in a minute. So right, there's the exit. There's Big Ball. We want Big Ball to be somewhere. I did not realize there was a gap there. I'm extremely lucky. Where must Big Ball go? Surely not, like, up there. Hang on. I bet I can ascend up through this so I can get a better look at this all. Yeah! Ooh! Please don't run me over, Big Ball. Right. Ice? This looks like it should rotate or something somehow, doesn't it? Well, maybe I should just check what these two switches do before I go guessing at what certain things are and aren't. What are you? Ah, you make that rotate, and we want to just make the ball hit that, I guess? Oh, that's just there now. I don't know why that wasn't like that from the beginning then. And what does this do? I did not see. Oh, it turns that to the side. Ah, right. They want us to swing into that like golf. We want to do golf. We want it to be golf. I gotcha. So I guess after we get that one, they're going to give us another one, and if we hit that one as well, we get this treasure chest that's in here, I suppose. Very well. I'm not sure I understand what the stakes are for. Oh, to stop it in place. Oh, that's a way to do that. That's not what I was meant to do, though. Almost like a starting tee. So it stops there. But how do we then get... Wait, is there any chance I can just make it touch it with Ultra Hand? Or does it have to, like, smack into it real hard? Well, I can't even reach it that far anyway. Yes, you can't just sort of rub it against it. It has to smack into it. Okay. Perfect! So maybe we don't want the stakes to hold it there, because I suppose when we hit this, it's gonna... Right, okay. So we probably just want to hit it when it goes back. So it's basically, it's more like baseball than golf. No, not that. Let go of that, that's mine. Oh, I see, you can't actually stick things to this, which is why you need the stake. Okay, sorry, that makes sense now. This just counts as wall, so you have to stick it right in there. I guess the bigger the thing is, the more, like, leverage it would have. So really, I should put you there like that, so you're a nice and long boy. Then I put you like that, and then I put the other one on the end of it, and it becomes a really big thing that does a big swangy swing. Because I'm sort of assuming that the physics involved here are such that this thing will always swing at the same speed. Which would imply that the more things you had on it, that would be more mass moving at once, which would imply greater force. I completely broke it off because I left this stake here like a moron. Right, and I guess the patches of gravel on the ground are just supposed to give you an idea of what happened. Maybe you're not supposed to do it with two. Well, you could probably double it with a mop to make it a little more firm, but let's just try doing it with one for now. Yeah, that seemed to work well enough. I consider that a rousing success. So what's this with the second one, though? Uh-huh. Oh, I was supposed to hit you the other way, like... I almost died a deadly death. So for this, do we want to do, like, something like that? And please don't break it off. Ooh, that's not how I pictured that going, but that's cool. Hang on, let me just put it up here so I can push it off when I want. Because I want to first put it, like, this way. And then, if I push it off and have it start again, and we thwack it, it'll be... Will it be cool and good? Will I look like a genius when this goes... Whack! Oh! I look like a genius now, don't I? That might work if we do it at a certain... Let's just keep doing it. Well, I got it into there again perfectly. I will say I also don't really understand what this... Oh, I suppose you're this whole... I mean, we haven't been able to swing it even close to this thing yet, but I guess the idea behind this is that you stake it to the ceiling so that it doesn't get in your way. Like if I did it with recall and then pulled the stake out and went like, that doesn't work like that. Okay. Oh. We do want to be hitting it later into the swing if we want it to actually push it to the right. Sort of like that. I'm guessing the thing is that, like, there is meant to sort of block us from anytime it swings right like that, it's going to bounce off this thing. It might have done so a few times already and I just didn't notice. And there's probably a way to use the stakes to prevent that from happening. Wait, so you can't stick a stake in this block. Oh, I can attach to it, though. So if I did something like this... Oh, okay, it would sort of hold it slightly out of the way. That's not really the way I want it. But if I rotated it, so I could get it real out of the way. Yeah, like that'll work. Just hold it out of the way with that stake. That still doesn't solve the problem of my aim, but I don't think there's anything that will solve that, so maybe we shouldn't hold our breath. It's a little at an angle, but actually maybe that may play to our benefit. No, it should be the other angle if it was to play to our benefit. Because that'll swing it too far like that, I see. And it does break it off. Anyway, that does give me an idea, though, if I angle it more like this. Oh, is it because it's a ramp, I guess? That's why it slams into it and breaks off. No, but it's not even that long, so I don't know why I keep snapping off. Right, everyone, moment of truth. This one's definitely working. Kia! Oh, actually, it did almost work. Oh! Oh! Ooh, of course, if I hold it lower, it's gonna bring it up higher, probably. Because it's gonna hit it from a lower angle. So if I'm finding that it's hitting the roof too much, that would be why. Yes, okay, this is too low, probably. We still do want it a bit low, because it needs to get a bit of air time to reach that far, I think. Ooh, and now that it's higher, it would also... I could probably bear to make it a bit longer. Ooh, but that looks pretty good. But if it were longer, I could hit it earlier, and that would get the more sideways motion of it, I think. Let's try and make it a bit longer now that I can brought it up higher. Probably will survive that. I forgot that that could happen. I thought you couldn't fall over ledges while you were walking with Ultra Hand. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know what I was thinking about. That worked that way. I've got a good feeling about this one. Oh, of course. I was literally just about to say, maybe I shouldn't try swinging it backwards. That seems to be a problem. I should just start trying to swing it forward when it's at a later time. And the first time I tried that, it worked perfectly. Sorry. This is one of those physical visual learning things that isn't really my, forte. We've gotten an elixir out of it. Thank you, statues. Headed back to Lookout Land and get my next heart upgrade. Then we're heading south to that blue marked shrine and then to the whirlpool. But while we're here at Lookout Landing, I do want to just see if we can say hello. Well, first of all, there's a well here that well enthusiast is going to be hanging around. Secondly, I want to see if Hestu's around here. Thirdly, I want to see if Robbie will tell us he can upgrade our runes at all. And then we can set out south again. Seems like it's going to be a double feature episode, although there was a lot of stuff that can be cut out, probably. Was this always here?
Ah, Link, you've come just in time. Have a look at this.
I'm looking alright.
The stone tablet that fell from the sky is inscribed with ancient Hyrulean. If I can manage to translate the text, it may be the key to understanding a moment in time from ancient Hyrule.
Indeed.
I can translate this from ancient Hyrulean, but my notes are back at the research lab in Kakariko Village. So I'll be heading there to check this text against my notes and proceed with the translation. I've already copied down what's inscribed here, so I'll be getting back to the village. If that piques your interest, Link, you should come to Kakariko Village so I can share what I've translated so far. This inscription has tremendous archaeological value. It's a bridge connecting us to the distant past.
You might even say it's a
link to the... I aim to unravel its mysteries, and the sooner I get started, the better.
Very well, I guess I'll see you in Kakariko when we end up there. Cheers. Hi, guys.
Oh, hey, it's you again. So you know I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes.
To whom? What, huh?
What did you uncover over here? The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up.
Well, I was working so hard, in fact, that the force of my broom accidentally, took out part of this wall. Ever since I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole I made. It almost sounds like a demon growling. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall. So it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who's targeted. Robbie, Grante, goodbye forever. That's pretty apocalyptic. Well, what do you think about this, if not a demon? So there was a path after all. I figured if this is the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So if you follow it, then it goes to the castle, maybe? Well, I have to investigate this. Discovery, they say as though it was my discovery. Royal hidden passage. Hyrule Field.
Hear me.
I hear you.
Sense me.
It's gonna be something very silly, isn't it? Oh no, it's you. Are you the Captain Trade Your Essence? I think you may just be.
So there are some who still pay the homage.
You can talk?
You don't say. You can hear my voice.
Yes.
Now that is a surprise. What will you pray for? Long life, wealth, like so many of your kind. Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She turned me into this stone statue long, long ago. Even then, I continued my bargains as a statue in the village. Still, the goddess did not like what I was doing. I was banished from the main street to the outskirts of town, scorned and neglected. But that was not enough for her. Again, I was sent away. I spent time trapped in a pond with only fish for company. And finally, here.
I remember you being at the outskirts of a town in the last game.
Perhaps I might have learned a lesson from this, but I have not. No, I have been biding my time to the moment when someone good near me appears. Someone such as you. I'm not sure we can reach a beneficial arrangement. I have dealt only with fish for far too long, and fish make terrible deals. Now, shall we strike a bargain? Hold still, and don't fret. I'll take care of everything. This won't hurt a bit.
I'm not fond of... Ow! Give it back, please. I don't want stamina.
My touch is as subtle as ever. No doubt I took that essence from you without leaving a mark.
I disagree. There's a gaping hole in my collarbone now. Oi! Give it back.
Did you think I deceived you? Perish that thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will be
Give me a heart.
a wise choice. Now remain still.
Thank you. When I want stamina, I'll ask for it. Grump.
You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, I'll let you may choose which one I return to you. A heart container or a stamina vessel. Make a tap with your essence anytime you want to return to pray here.
It wasn't in the previous game, but is it possible to bring my stamina down?
I would care. Give me any more of your stamina vessels, and you may not have the strength to stand.
Very good. Never mind then. Go tell Jaren the truth behind the voice she's been hearing. Yes, we probably should do that. But also, while we're here in this royal family secret passage, what me down this way? A lot of rocks is what? Alright, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah! Rock smash! Oh my goodness, it's still not enough to get this path. Hey, a rock. Ooh, and a bomb. And more rocks. I'll be slightly disappointed that's all that's down here is rocks. Flint. Oh my, this looks very important. Oh, it continues outward and onward. Oh my, this place is a long passage. Oh, and there's a secret little tunnel here as well. Side paths upon side paths and a truffle in the middle and all. Is it all that's here? Well, that's nothing to scoff at. I wonder if you could get anything from ascending in through that room. Looks very... Well, I want to have a look. What am I doing? Oh, seems to just bring you out to the path. That's fine. We are headed sort of in the direction of the castle, though. Side adventures is right. This whole game is a side adventure. Whoa, okay, this is a whole ass cave here. Right, you. Notice me and do things. Oh, I should have an actual weapon on for this. There we go. That's right. Yeah! Farewell, fell beast. Ooh, things and stuff and things. Let me just open this from the back. A soldier's shield. I will drop this good shield and favor this one just for a moment so that I can photograph it. Doink. Give me that back. Well, outward, downward, and onward. This boulder sledge is extra durable. They were not lying. Well, I spoke too soon. An interesting place for it to dead end. Am I not using my eyes correctly? Is there another way out of here? Or is this a dead end and I'm meant to ascend? Ascend from the dead end. Oh, it goes up to another part of the pathway that we already were, I guess? Right, it just is a way back, I suppose. Well, there may yet be more in this royal family passage that I have missed. But at the moment, I believe I shall tolerate that, because we do gotta get going. Is that Booyara hanging out down here? Hey!
Sabak.
Sabak! Wait, is that right? I can't even tell what time of day it is. You'd think you'd be used to living without sunlight after our time in Gerudo Town shelter, but no.
Oh.
It's not like we Gerudo need the assistance, but Hylian soldiers seem pretty dependable. I was just thinking of a great weapon for slaying monsters. For you, I did you the weapon enhancement I've been thinking of.
Oh, yes?
I attached a mushroom to a weapon once. Truly, I did.
I did once as well. It made it bouncy, though I didn't really see what it did.
My enemies weren't sent flying by the modification, so I recommended it to my fellow soldiers. But we had a hard time taking ourselves seriously with such weapons. It was difficult to focus, to say the least. After that, modifying weapons with mushrooms was strictly prohibited in Gerudo Town. You have a flair for the absurd at times, so maybe it would suit you.
Well, thanks, actually. I appreciate that. Goodbye forever.
I broke the wall and angered the demon, and I'll be paying for it with my life. Robbie, Grante. Goodbye forever.
It's just a statue. You what? You went inside the hole? Did you find the demon? Is this goodbye for me? Wait, a demon statue was in there, you say? I know a bit about those. Want to know what I know? So the voice I just heard was from the Forlorn Horn statue. As there is the goddess of light, then it follows that she would have an opposite, the horned god. Like light and dark, one cannot exist without the other. Their power manifests through the other's existence. Knocking a hole in the wall? That was fate, no doubt about it. I can't go in there, but I'll keep this area spick and span. And I'll be sure to grate the horn statue from here, too. Oh, and thanks, Take this. Aw, that's nice. I mean, you're the one who broke the hole in the wall. I didn't do much. It's Robbie's spending allowance for next month, but now it's your spending allowance. Thanks for cleaning this whole thing up for me. Are you Robbie's... What is your relation to Robbie? Right, time to settle the old nerves and get back to work. Okay. This is not where the ladder is. That's why it's hard to climb. I got bad news, Robbie. Sorry, Taro.
Just give me a chance.
What's going on here? I'm sorry, Taro. You're just not the right one for the job.
Oh, come on, don't say that. You've got to let me cast my line into the depths, too.
This guy's outfit is dope as hell. I'm capable of deciphering some Zonai script. Who else can tackle that stuff? I mean, your skills would be super helpful to me. You're the one in charge of the Zonai survey team, after all. But aren't you heading up the Ring Ruins investigation in Kakariko Village anyway, Taro? That's where your focus should be. Those fallen ruins are huge and exciting. Big enough to see from Lookout Landing. So please, finish your work there before asking to join in new research.
But to read first-hand Zonai history, that bait's too juicy to pass up. Taro, Zonai survey team leader.
They have a magnifying glass. He's got a magnifying glass around his necklace.
No, a swordsman! Someone else is here for the job? Already? I guess it's a lost cause. I'll head back to Kakariko Village and just stare up at those ring ruins.
Well, that's admirable, too. I mean, they're probably important, considering how they won't stop talking about them. Taro is an amazing person, and he's a first-rate archaeologist, too. But he loves Zonai research so much that he'll bolt from a project to chase any new discoveries. I'm looking for someone to help with my investigation of the depths. I mean, you'd be the best for the job. I'll help. Thank you. Having you help out is such a relief. We'll explain all the details to you. Come with me. Oh, not right now, though. I'm going to talk to Robbie first. Taro's profile has been added. An explorer whose passion for the field is unrivaled. He lives to make big discoveries and spent a long time traveling solo investigating ruins. He's also an expert in reading Zonai writing. Princess Zelda found him to be the perfect choice for leading the Zonai survey team. He's incredible. He's perfect.
Great job getting the picture of the figure that Joshua was looking for. She was pretty happy to see that statue. And I was still to show you how to use the camera. Inspired, even. The Purah Pad has even more potential functions, Listen up, a big update here. Your Purah Pad can be equipped with a sensor that detects shrines. Come on, act more impressed. I'm the first one in all of Hyrule who noticed the shrines after the upheaval, so I created a sensor to detect them. Only thing is, I can't set it up here at Lookout Landing. It'd be nearly impossible unless I'm at the Purah Pad Research Lab in Hateno Village.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. It's a lab dedicated to the enhancement of the Purah Pad, which Purah and I developed. Once I'm in that lab and you can join me there, I can further improve your Purah Pad, starting with the sensor. You'll find the lab in East Nekladov in the southeast corner of Hyrule. On its far side is a Hateno Village. Go a bit farther than that and you'll see a mighty peculiar place. Don't let looks fool you. It's a cutting-edge lab. But for now, Josh's investigations are my main priority. So until she gets further along, I'll be staying here for a while.
I see. So you can get a shrine sensor, but just after we do the depth stuff, which is not what we're doing right now. So we'll tackle that later. Then it's finally time to be on our way. Oh, just after we go into the well and then have one look around for Hestu. Sorry. Was I ever in the Lookout Landing well? I'm not sure. A new well. Also neat. Hey, it's you. I'm fascinated by the many old wells across Hyrule, but the new wells are pretty interesting too. Like this one. I've been to this one. So one of them this time. Thanks. If only there was some sort of tool for searching for things. Yes, I imagine that Robbie could also give us a tracker for our compendium, and since we have the wells logged here, that would be very useful for that, but that's a for later kind of thing. But while we're at it, let's break this boulder sledge. Smash! Smash! Now to the rock sledge. I love that there are all these little crouch ways you have to, like, sneak through to get to. Ah, nice short one, this. Ooh, and it comes up to some other kind of well. Ooh, a Royal Claymore. Fun. We just broke a weapon and all. Yes, in these games, the Royal Weapons, they do extra damage during flurry arches, which is pretty sweet. Ah, no. Where does this lead us out? Oh, I see. All the way into here. That's fun. Don't mind me. It's fine. Last look around for Hestu, and then we'll bolt. That is a gorgeous horse. I do not see Hestu. Doesn't mean he's not here. Off we go then. Those last two shrines, or sorry, just this one and then the whirlpool. You even got some Gerudo guarding the exits now. That's awesome. It's gonna port over the tower, shoot up into the sky, and then glide down to this shrine. Oh, I didn't even get the heart after all that. That was silly. Because when I hopped down, I got distracted by that whole demon statue thing. Oh my god, that was so dangerous. Perfect. Been on quite the adventure today we have. Gotta save some adventuring for the rest of the playthrough. What am I doing spending all the adventure on this adventure today adventure? Another shrine worth marking here. But I said we'd start with the... Oh, screw it. Let's get both of them this episode. We're already making this into a bit of a meandery one. Let's just get a whole big chunk of the middle of the map done. So if I put on the air mobility suit, does that make me move faster in the air? It feels like it is, yeah. So I can cover more distance that way in theory. I actually am not, this isn't extremely efficient. But that shrine there, and that shrine there, and then there's that whirlpool over in the lake way over there. A whole bunch of birds circling there. I thought they did that around depth entrances in this game. Curious. Okie dokie, here we are. We'll land right there the second our stamina runs out. Oh, that's so satisfying. 10 of 10 shrine. This is just like the makeup episode for last episode where we didn't get enough shrines. Is that 10 hearts we have now, by the way? Because that's amazing if so. Combat training throwing. Oh, that should be easy enough. I know about throwing. Take that! I missed. Yep. Throw things. Got it. We don't want to use any of our good weapons for this, so let's just drop one and then grab a bunch of these rusty halberds they've left here for us. Right, you. Enough out of that. Well done. Now do it again. Take that. Oh, you just have to do it twice? Fine by me. I've proven my mastery. It's the strong word choice with this one. And the treasure reward be a Zonite Spear. Oh, kind of fun. I'm going to drop this really big one we have here because I don't believe I have a Zonite Spear in my inventory. What was that upgrade on it? Critical hit. Right, cool. I'm glad we're starting to see some of those. I felt like we weren't seeing any such little weapon augments in this game yet, and I was starting to worry if they'd removed a bunch of them. Molduga hammer. Very good. I'm glad we stopped to do this extra one because it took like 20 seconds. Big preesh. On to that next one. Where is it? Just south from here. Very close by, actually. And this for Rush again. Look at that. Just hanging around up in the sky. My mind, there are the dueling peaks. And two towers rather close together. As well as a shrine over there. But I will be able to see that. Ah, and a shrine over there, too. My, we could just spend the next few episodes just going after every little shrine we see in the distance, couldn't we? But I think I would like somewhat to keep my
pattern of returning to the sort of southeast here. Really, I should have split this into multiple episodes because it is a bit longer. But I was dead set on getting to the end of that world, or getting at least to that whirlpool before the end of this episode. Hello, Wizrobe. And then I got distracted with everything else, so that's on me. What is that? Oh, it's just a flag. I thought there was some very large undulating monster over there. Chemizin Shrine. Or Kamazin Shrine, perhaps. And then to the lake with us, and then to the end of the episode with us. Thank God, almost. What did it mean 7 there? 7 what? Towers, maybe? Oh, we are without very many clothes at the moment. It's going to be another one of those destroy all the robots with the limited gear provided to you ones. I love these so far. We only did the one, I think. Proving Grounds Beginner. Ah, well, if it's Proving Grounds Beginner, this should be totally fine. They give us arrows, a shield, and a stick. Anything worth fusing to things right now? Oh, a spiky ball over there, which we could turn this into sort of a mace. Some fire fruit. Nice. A stone barrel over there, is that what that is? No one see this. It's giving me 1 extra thing here. Let me just see about sniping you with a headshot. That might be... Oh, people noticed that. I think there's a slight chance that people noticed that. Well, whatever. You're all normal enemies anyway. I should just be able to flurry rush you. I said not getting the flurry rush very well. Alright, you can flurry rush the spinny in this game, which is really nice. Hit, yonk, 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 yonk. I'm hitting the other one with this. This is worth doing. And you both with a spin attack here. I tried to do a spin attack. It didn't really cooperate. There we go. Now it did it. I'll be taking that stick if you don't mind. Ow. Okay, fine. You can have the stick. You guys don't do that much damage, do you? Oh, never mind. I timed that wrong. It's fine. It's a beginner one. We don't have to worry. We can just spin them all till they are gone and dusted. That's the expression. Get out of here, barrel stick. 2 nice and easy ones because they were right near the beginning, so... Didn't take us much time to do it all. I am thankful. Shame we don't get any of their spoils, though. No robot horns or any such thing. But there is a reward in it for us. God, this breastplate looks so cool. I wish we could keep it on forever. Spring shield! Fun. I'm not going to use it, I don't think, but it would be kind of fun to shield bounce someone with a spring. It's also got durability up, but I want to see what kind of shield it is. A zonite shield, they say. Perfect! We've gotten so much mileage out of this mirror shield without even wrecking its durability, just by reflecting the light into people's eyes. Thank you. Right, now let's go investigate that whirlpool, shall we? It's been a bit too long. So yeah, 7 there. What does it mean? So 2 things, 26 shrines, then 7... Oh, light roots, I guess, probably. Oh, this is a really pretty time of day here. Sort of dusk, but also maybe a bit past dusk, almost. The sun is, like, no longer really visible. Yeah, it looks like 7 light roots is what that is. Very good. I'm facing the wrong way. We gotta go this way. Oh, look at that ruin there. That would have been, like, one of the first ruins you would go to after leaving the plateau in Breath of the Wild. Is that a glyph we have? That's the one we were just at, the gravestone, right? Yes, of course it is. Get me over that! Yeah, whoa! No regrets. A spring! What perfect timing! This will be most useful for getting me up this thing. Get seated! Perfectly executed, I think we can all agree. Especially in our demeanor and how we stayed calm the whole time. I was especially impressed with that. Well, this is so cool, just seeing the dragon right over the crest of the hill here. Every shot in this game's a painting, man. Also like Journey, incidentally. Was that the shadow of the dragon or something else? No, that's the shadow of that tower, I guess. Anything hanging in these ruins for us? Oh my god. Oh, it's a Korok, I see. Where next? Oh, you want me to go all around this side? There was a Korok under a rock in Breath of the Wild on these ruins, I believe, and I already said in Breath of the Wild. Nice to see you're still hanging around here, then. Hi! Cheers, mate. Finally! To that whirlpool. What lies at the bottom of it? I must know, and I must know now. Well, I don't really must know now. Why is the dragon going into the depths? Don't do it, dragon! It's scary down there. Oh man, I actually almost landed on it. Oh, never mind, I was nowhere close. Very well, I say we can manage this with just a glider. I am just gonna hold it here for a minute, so I can recall it after I let go, because it'll be easy to get on it then. Save and let's rocket down into that whirlpool and see just how dangerous or maybe safe it is. I don't know, we might be surprised with how safe. I nosedived that really hard. Okay, well, this isn't going to take us as far as one might have originally wanted, but that's okay. Okay. It's still going to carry us pretty far. That's not bad. Hello there, hillside. It's just me, Link. Not doing too much here. What are you looking down at for? Oh, it's going to carry us perfectly into the center of that maelstrom. This is going to be very safe and advisable. I think all kids should learn from Link and his adventurous spirit and do this the second they see this in nature. Oh, I'm so scared. What have I gotten myself into here? Yeah! Brings us down to the cave of some sort, does it? Oh. Ah, wherein there lies a shrine, just waiting to be dealt with next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because that is all for now. Ain Oma Shrine. Oh. Wait, huh? Or is it just a teleport point? Oh no, okay, you can get the crystal and then you get a reward. Got it. Okay, cool. Thanks. We'll do that next time then. At first for a minute I was like, wait, if it's just gonna be here. Oh, interesting. It points up, so I guess the crystal is back outside. Well, we'll be dealing with it next time. Bubble Frog spotted! I'm sorry! I missed. I'm sorry! Thank you. Okay, now for real. Next time on Tears of the Kingdom. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Pikmin 4, but next time here we'll be starting at least with getting this shrine that's in this whirlpool done. I guess it involves going back up to the surface a bit. We could just ascend up through where the light's pointing, I suppose. And then I suppose we'll either head, we'll play it by ear, but probably I want to keep heading southeast on that nice pattern we had of going around the whole map in a kind of spiral. Which is going to mean we're going to be back at the beach before long. Well, that's all for now. That was a good, fun, huge exploration episode we did. What was that, like 6 shrines we got? My goodness, look at us go. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Why is people dying? Are they... Oh, the pallbearer is attacking the convoy route. I see. That is a problem. Well, I didn't realize that. Okay, shut up. You know, we work best as a team. I've always thought this.